Welcome back to Warner Park. I'm Nick Batters. Today we're counting down the top 10 moments from the 2025 season of Omaha Storm Chasers baseball. Starting off, moment number 10. Final homestand of the season, MJ Melendez hit for Omaha's second cycle of the year. He tripled in the first, hit a solo homer in the third, singled in the fifth, and then he doubled in the eighth to finish the first cycle of his career. Again, it was the second of 2025 and the fifth in modern Omaha history. On to moment 9. The Storm Chasers swept the Mud Hens at Fifth Third Field in June. After being swept in Toledo in April, the Storm Chasers returned the favor, outscoring the Mud Hens 37-11 as part of a season-best 6-game winning streak. It was just Omaha's third 6-game sweep since joining the International League, and statistically speaking, it was the best pitching series in Omaha's IL era, including a season-high stretch of 23 scoreless innings between the games Wednesday and Saturday. Here's moment 8. We go out to Louisville Slugger Field May the 10th when Luinder Avila fired 7 scoreless innings. Again, statistically, it was the best start by a Storm Chaser in 2025. He struck out 8 over his 7 scoreless innings, retired his first 7, allowed back-to-back hits, and then retired his final 14 batters. To moment 7. On the penultimate day of the season, September the 20th at Huntington Park in Columbus, MJ Melendez finished his 2020 season. He hit 33 doubles and 20 homers while getting his 20th steal of the year on September 20th. He's just the 5th AAA Omaha player to ever complete a 2020 season and the 5th Royals minor leaguer since 2005. To moment number 6. Just the second home game of the year, April 2nd against the Louisville Bats. How about Drew Waters hitting for this cycle? But he did it with some flair. A single in the first, an RBI triple in the third, a 3-run inside the park homer in the fourth, and then he doubled in the 8th to finish the first cycle of his career, Omaha's first cycle since 2014. It was the first of 2 cycles for the Storm Chasers in 2025. How about this? It was the first inside the park home run of Drew's career, and it was the first cycle in the minors with an inside the park homer since 2019. Into the top 5, moment number 5. How about the Storm Chasers tying for the minor league lead in home runs of 199 homers, the 4th most in a season in franchise history, tied with the Charlotte Knights out of the International League and the Albuquerque Isotopes from the Pacific Coast League, and the second time that Omaha has tied or led the minor leagues in homers. They also did it in 2021. Now for moment number 4. Maybe the best 5-game stretch of the season for a Storm Chaser, Cam Devaney. He had never hit a grand slam the first 536 games of his pro career, but he hit 3 over 5 games in 6 days. May 10th at Louisville, May 13th against Columbus, and May 15th against Columbus. Cam was the first minor leaguer since August of 2021 to hit 3 grand slams in a month, and those represented 3 of Omaha's 5 grand salamis in 2025. Now, moment number 3. Harold Castro's month of August might go down as the most memorable in Omaha history. He led the minor leagues with 76 total bases, batting .433 with 10 home runs and 29 RBIs. His .1329 OPS in August, it was the second highest for a minor league player in a month this season. This is a month where Harold was the player of the week in the league back-to-back weeks and had 23 hits in 42 at-bats. With 4 doubles, 7 homers, and 21 RBIs, he had multiple hits and a run batted in 7 straight games. Now, moment number 2. We can't end this video without talking about Jack Caglione. His first week at the AAA level. Between May 20th and 25th in Salt Lake City, he was 9 for 26 with 5 home runs and 10 runs batted in across his first 6 AAA games. He hit home runs in 4 straight games, May 22nd to 25th, including a 2-homer game in the series finale. It was the only game of the week that Omaha won, and he hit Omaha's longest home run of the season that afternoon, 459-foot blast. And now the top moment from the 2025 season of Storm Chasers baseball. Arguably the greatest offensive performance in the history of the AAA Omaha franchise. August the 23rd at Huntington Park in Columbus. The Storm Chasers hit 10 home runs en route to a 23-7 win. The 10 homers set a new modern franchise record, while 23 runs scored tied a modern franchise record. The Storm Chasers were just the 4th minor league team since 2005 to hit 10 or more homers in a game, and there were 3 players that had 2-homer games, including Drew Waters, who hit 1 from both sides of the plate, He was the first Omaha switch hitter to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game since Tim Raines Jr. in August of 2009. Those two homers combined to travel 887 feet, the furthest combined distance from a Storm Chasers multi-homer game since the StatCast tracking was introduced in 2023. 23 runs, and the 23 runs scored, the most by a AAA team in a game this year, the third most by a minor league team in a game in 2025. Thanks for coming along for the ride that was the 2025 Storm Chasers season. We can't wait to see you back at Warner Park in 2026.